So opening our concert this evening is Colleen Rae. Her recently released song, Where Did I Go?, can be seen on YouTube with views steadily increasing over the past 3 weeks to over 2,500. It is the official music video for Brimstone Pictures' movie, Spin the Wheel. She's released 3 studio albums and has had 14 charted singles nationally and internationally. She's genuine, sincere, fun-loving, and one of those people that makes a difference in the lives of those she meets without even realizing it. She's a positive influence as a talented singer, songwriter, musician, and entertainer. We at Whispering Waters are proud to call her our dear friend. Please welcome Colleen Rae.
Oh my gosh, I've always felt so welcomed here, and once again, such a pleasure to see so many familiar faces, some that I'm meeting for the very first time, right, Gary? Yes. Did you miss me? It's been a while. I missed you guys. Music video all happened because of a song that I wrote called Where Did I Go? I wrote the song Where Did I Go in a very, very troubling and sad time in my life when I lost my dad, and I'm so glad that it found hope and found a space in a film. Brimstone Pictures film called Spin the Wheel. They ended up adding that to their big movie, and the song has a special meaning to me now, filled with hope, and I get to play it for you guys right now. Just show of hands, how many have seen the video so far? Yes? Yeah? Oh, awesome. It's on Brimstone Pictures website, on their YouTube channel, and on my link from my website, colleen-rae.com as well. This is Where Did I Go? Ooh, I didn't want to hear the news today. It's all bad anyway. I just turned it off. Ooh, the crash out on the interstate. I just looked away. I didn't want to know. Oh, what's wrong with me? Am I that jaded? Where am I? Where's the faith? Where's the love? Where's the hope? Did I lose it somewhere between what I see and what I know? Life is passing me by. I'm needing some time to go searching through my soul, looking down inside. I'm just trying to find where did I go? Ooh, I used to see the glass half full. I was a fool, 'cause now it's just empty. Ooh, and even on the day we laid you in the ground, I swore that it wouldn't change me, but it changed me, and I'm so jaded. Where am I? Where's the faith? Where's the love? Where's the hope? Did I lose it somewhere between what I see and what I know? Life is passing me by. I'm needing some time to go searching through my soul, looking down deep inside. I'm just trying to find where did I go? Ooh, right now I'm a little bit lost and out of reach. It'll be okay when I finally get back to me. Here I am, here's the faith, here's the love, here's the hope. I found it somewhere between what I see did I go? Where did I go?
I co-wrote that song with Sean Christian in Nashville, Tennessee. On that same trip to Nashville, I wrote with 7 different writers in 7 days. One of the writers was a fellow by the name of Byron Hill, and you may recognize his writing talents from George Jones' music and Reba McEntire, even Garth Brooks. So it was really exciting for me to have a single on my album, first one from Byron Hill, and then another one that we wrote together on the next album. This song gets your toes a-tapping, and like Kim said, there is a dance floor way at the back of the room. I don't mind. This one's a little toe tapper for you. It's called For Rich or For Poor.
For rich or for poor, that's how they started, but now they want more. Love's not the same as it was once before. When they walk through love's door, promising the Lord, for rich or for poor. Used to be a simple kiss, or holding hands every night, was all they needed to feel they were wealthy, and everything was alright. For rich or for poor, that's how they started, but now they want more. Love's not the same as it was once before. When they walk through love's door, promising the Lord, for rich or for poor. See that house on the hill, and that 4-car garage, big swimming pool in the backyard. Looks like they've got it all. For rich or for poor, that's how they started, but now they want more. Love's not the same as it was once before. And they walk through love's door, promising the Lord, for rich or for poor. Promising the Lord, for rich or for poor.
Thank you all so much. You know how to make a girl feel real loved. So I don't know how many of you have seen me play a lot of the original songs on the keyboard, but this was the first instrument that I learned to play, and the first instrument where I would sit and take a lot of my poems and put melodies to those poems and turn them into songs. And one of the songs that I wrote on a cruise ship was a song called Baby You're the Best. And I dedicate that to my husband because he's the best. So if you got your sweetie bee beside you, just snuggle a little closer and lean your head on her shoulder. Wishes do come true. I heard that. I wish, she said.
When my day's over, my favorite place to rest is right here in your You keep me safe, you keep me warm, you take away all my stress. You hold me tight and love me right. Baby, you're the best. We've been through it all, the ups and downs. Now I know with you there's nothing we can't handle. Our love's grown sweeter, we've come so far. I don't wanna go anywhere without you. You keep me safe, you keep me warm, you take away all my stress. You hold me tight and love me right. Baby, you're the best. You don't know the melody, no, you don't really sing it all, but the song that I hear from you is love. You keep me safe, you keep me warm, you take away all my stress. You hold me tight and love me right. Baby, you're the best. Baby, you're the best.
Thank you, I appreciate that so much. For those of you that were snuggling too close, get a room. There's rooms here. I didn't travel too far. Edmonton is home for me, and when I was growing up, one of my best friends used to take a bus to and from school, and she'd say, you know, do you think I look like this lady over here? And I said, I don't know, maybe you have her nose or her eyes. And she was asking that question. She posed the question because she found out she was adopted. So by the time she was 19 years of age, she found out who her mom and dad were, birth mom and dad, and she got to meet them. And I wrote a song about that process for her. It's called Do I Have Your Eyes?
I know you were young when you made your decision. I don't blame you. Society played its part and it broke your heart to give me away. I want you to know I've had a good life, grown up to be a good wife with a family of my own. There were so many times that I thought about you. Did you think about me too? Do I have your eyes? Is our smile just the same? Do you realize all the years I've lived in pain, not knowing your name? Do I have your eyes? Waited so many years to talk to you. Oh, it seems a lifetime. you all the answers to my questions, if you don't mind. There were so many times that I thought about you. Did you think about me too? Do I have your eyes? Is our smile just the same? Do you realize all the years I've lived in pain, not knowing your name? Do I have your eyes?
Thank you.
Well, coming in here tonight was so wonderful to see, like I said, familiar faces and reconnecting with friends. One in particular, this lovely lady, Brandy Moore, and to see you tonight, that just made my heart. You know, we got a chance to sing in several competitions together. You have your book out. You're on fire, and the title of it suits it, and I'm so glad to get a signed copy of that. Brandy Moore is in the crowd with us tonight, you guys. I say, look at her go. That's the title of this next song, and it also makes me think of Mr. Kenny Hess. That's why we're here tonight too. I'm excited for you to hear his songs and his music, and not only that, to read his latest books. He's got a whole collection of children's books. And how did that come about? Well, he has this very inspiring daughter, Becca Hess. And Becca, you'll learn about the story of why the book was written and why it was so special to be in the children's story. Because overall, not everybody is the same. They learn through the characters and through Becca's struggles and stories that happy endings do happen. When I first heard this song, I fell in love with it because it made me think of my special relationship with my daddy. Daddies and daughters have special relationships, so I'm dedicating this one to Brandy and her dad that are here tonight, which is extra special, Kenny and his lovely daughter, Becca Hess, and the writer of this song because he wrote it about his little girl who used to come out of her shell, and when she did, he'd say, look at her go.
She wouldn't let up, her daddy made her deep. Just one ride without the training wheels. With her brother's ball cap turned around, she never thought twice about hitting the ground. She was caught up in the thrill, skinny little legs, they were flying down, screaming down the hill. And look at her go, boy, she trying. That girl's got no fear of flying. She's on a roll, determined and defiant, swerving in and out of control. Look at her go. When I look back down from that grown-up world, I thank God I was that little girl. 'Cause the hills are hard, there's a long road through. Life and love take that kind of nerve. When I'm called on to be brave, to give it all I got, I can hear my father say, look at her go, boy, she trying. That girl's got no fear of flying. She's on the road, determined and defiant, swerving in and out of control. Look at her go. I found an old photograph of my dad and me, with a busted up back and a scraped up knee. He was telling me something I wasn't gonna like. I was gonna have to get back up on that bike. Let it go.
Thank you. Feel incredible up here, you guys. You have no idea how long I've waited to come back here and sing for you. Many of you have these songs in your playlists. You have them on CDs in your collection, and so you'll recognize that was the title track to the sophomore CD. And on that album too, there was a great song they wrote called Quickest Heart in Town. Now I know there are some songwriters in the crowd, and you're very talented at writing things. Usually when I write, I like to have pen and paper in hand. And I don't mean like toilet paper, but paper. But where would you think is a good place to write a song?
On my phone.
On your phone, in the bathroom, I heard, yeah. Those are good both. Maybe you shouldn't have your phone in the bathroom. I got a story about that one too, fell in the back pocket. Not a happy ending for that phone, but can't all be beautiful, right? But this song was one of my favorites. You're not supposed to pick favorites either, but it is one of my absolute favorites to sing for you, and it's called Quickest Heart in Town. It was written in a garage, of all places.
Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Show me your hands when your guns in the dirt. I won't play this game with my eyes closed. Too much to lose and nothing to show. You fall out of love and you fall back in. You give up your heart just to take it back again. So I'm keeping my distance while I'm staring you down. And that's what it takes to be the quickest heart in town. There was a time when I wasn't so fast. Laid my heart on the line for love that didn't last. Someone's broken promises left me with scars. So I'm gonna stop this before it ever starts. 'Cause you fall out of love and you fall back in. Give up your heart just to take it back again. So I'm keeping my distance while I'm staring you down. And that's what it takes to be the quickest heart in town. You fall out of love and you fall back in. You give up your heart just to take it back again. So I'm keeping my distance while I'm staring you down. And that's what it takes to be the quickest heart in town. Oh, that's why they call me the quickest heart in town. Yeah, that's why they call me the quickest heart in town.
Thank you. They call me Colleen Rae, they call me Colleen Schmata, they call me Mama, they call me lots of today. Kenny Hess's brother, he told me one of his nicknames. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell your nickname. Mine was Magpie, and I used to think that that was a compliment, but once I got older and I knew what kind of a bird a magpie was, I don't think that was a compliment. I have time for one song left. This really did fly by, and I knew it was going to feel like that. It was going to feel like Christmas. You know, you wait all year, and then it happens, and then all the presents are unwrapped, and then yeah, it's not over though. It's all over for me. It's all over with the crime. we got Kenny coming. Don't you worry. He's got so much music and so much songs. And I'm telling you, if you have not seen his book, if you just get a chance to take a little peek at it, the pictures alone are going to make you melt. I felt such a joy to see him today. You know, I haven't seen him in over 10 years, and just the way he welcomed me and the way Kim has welcomed me, it's like you pick up where you left off. And those kind of friendships, they definitely feel like a blessing. I was chatting earlier tonight about how these things have happened in my life, and I think what keeps happening is that I'm surrounding myself with people that I believe in, and I'm surrounded by people who believe in me, and I feel that, and I'm so glad that you came here today. This is the song title track for the album that put me on the map for a recording artist. And back when I released the album, it had 10 songs on it. 7 of them I released as singles because I wanted to have songs that had longevity and songs that would speak to people. And so every time I went for a radio interview, they'd say, "Oh, this is a new album, this is a new CD." And I said, "No, it's still the same one." So I stopped telling them that. I said, "Yeah, you're right, new album." So they think I've done like 10 albums now or something. But this one was one of those toe tappers, and I love the song. I know you've all heard the story before, but for those of you that haven't heard it, when Nisa Sheridan, the writer of the song, called my house and said, "Hey, it's Nisa, give me a call back." I picked up the phone, I called him back in Nashville, and he had no idea who I was. He said, "Colleen who?" It's a true story. I said, "Well, you called me today. You left your message on my voicemail." And he said, "Well, where are you calling from?" I said, "Edmonton." He said, "Well, I phoned a different friend in Edmonton. Who are you?" And I explained that we met at Country Music Week and I was looking for some songs, and he sent me this one, and it did go #1 on the top Canadian singles for me. It's called "What You Need Is Me." You'd have to be crazy to find love on this, baby. You don't need the flashing lights in town, that super rich crowd, and nights that seem to go on endlessly. You don't need to have another dream, no matter what you think. What you need is me. You'd have to be crazy to find real lovers, baby. You don't need another stranger's arms. Those nights have lost their charms and let you feeling come away. I believe some things are meant to be, and someday you will see what you need is me. Free audio